We're back with more Rampage Pro Wrestling, and I'm very excited now that Colt Cabana is coming to RPW. And like you said, he's going to be going for the NWA World title if he should be NWA World Champion. Look out either way. Colt Cabana coming March 19th.
But right now, coming to the ring, Charlie Cash leading out JT Smooth, the sports agent that helped put this team together. Bobby Moore, Hit for Hire, the Hate Junkies, Dany Only and Stryknyn, and the Monster, the Judge.
Bobby Moore.
Literally, I think the strongest cash vote that I've seen here at Rampage Pro Wrestling, and the ongoing mission of Charlie Cash.
Charlie Cash, you brought in a lot of freaks to try to take care of me. That's the one thing that's in common. It's you and me. This thing's not going to be over until you go down, and I'm keying in on you, Charlie Cash. As long as I've got these men with me.
Let me tell you something. We got a score to settle with those boys out there, and you better make sure you carry your weight, buddy.
What do you mean carry my weight, huh?
Use all that anger to go out there, because we got something we got to do, and we got to give some dirt now. Let's get this.
Come on, man. Come on. We got to stick together on this.
We certainly have some unfinished business with him. And here they come, the usual suspects. AJ Steele, Murder-1, with Mr. Jones and the man himself, Doc Gayton. Eight-man tag team explosion here.
Well, not just that, this is an elimination tag match. This is going to continue until all of the members of one team have been eliminated, which means it could end up being 2-on-1 at some point. It could be 4-on-1 at some point.
And look, Doc Gayton there with a punch on the ringside. Charlie Cash took him down with that sledgehammer move. I don't think Charlie Cash saw that coming.
Well, Doc Gayton, I don't know if that's payback or that's rubbing salt into a wound at this point, because that's just going to infuriate Charlie Cash even more at this point, and Doc Gayton has enough of a target on him.
Absolutely, and Doc now, at least the numbers are even for a change. Doc Gayton, Mr. Jones, and the usual suspects teaming together. And at one time, if you told me Doc Gayton would be teaming with the usual suspects, I'd tell you were crazy. These guys, phenomenal fan favorites, now the RPW Tag Team Champions, had great matchups with the NWA World Tag Team Champions, nearly won those titles.
Well, I can tell you one thing that's going to be true in this one is our referee here, Dustin Robinson, is going to have a tremendously difficult time keeping control of this particular match.
Absolutely. You've got so many big opinions here going at one time, so many feuds in one match. You know that Murder-1 wants his hands on both these hate junkies. You know that AJ Steele wants them. And of course, there's no hidden agenda there for Doc Gayton and this man, the mysterious masked man, the Judge. You know, he's a big man, impressive and very mysterious. And that claw hold you have to compare to Killer Kowalski, because at one time, Killer Kowalski was the master of the claw hold.
Well, and in my case, growing up in the state of Florida, yeah, I remember Pac Song, brought to the state by Gary Hart, also a master of the claw and tremendously powerful tendon strength, as Gordon Soley used to illustrate all the time. But right now, we've got an 8-man elimination match, and two strong teams are in contention right here. I don't know who to say has the advantage in this particular one.
AJ Steele starting out for his team, and Bobby Moore Hit for Hire. He makes no bones about it, Bobby Moore doesn't. He will do anything for money, and certainly that's the kind of guy that Charlie Cash likes.
Very much so. Circling right now, Bobby Moore is, I think, taking on an awful tough job right here to be the guy to go up against AJ Steele, who is, I think, without question, the strongest man on his team at this point. May not be the biggest man, but he's definitely the strongest.
I call him the bright Superman. This man has phenomenal strength, powerhouse athlete. He also has a very short temper.
Well, that's not a smart move at all. I don't think he's going to knock AJ off of his game. He's just going to irritate him.
AJ charging in, and Bobby Moore goes out. AJ right behind him.
Wait a minute, this may not be a good idea, because as he comes around, there's the Judge blocking the way. And that's a major, massive man standing there.
And I don't think Bobby Moore sees behind him that Murder-1's right there, connects him with a hard blow. Backs him to the ropes, arm whips him across, leg trip, and in comes with a tackle A.J. Steele, who is the legal man still.
And referee telling Murder-1 to get out of the ring, and he is willing to do that, but only after Bobby Moore.
And Bobby Moore now spun around in that corner, hard chop to the back. That's going to hurt tomorrow. Ombudsman across the ring.
That's going to hurt right now.
Charges into that boot. And Bobby Moore comes off and caught in midair. Look at the phenomenal strength of A.J. Steele of the Usual Suspects.
And he tosses and picks him up and tosses him all the way across the ring. And now here comes the Doc.
Doc Gayton now locks
Doc
him
hooks
up.
him on inside. He's got him. Whoa. That's just a 2 count. Almost had him right there.
Very good maneuvering by Doc to him in the ring, get him in that cradle. And now the big man comes in, Mr. Jones. You compare this man to a freight train, a huge individual, like running into a brick wall when you hit him. Hard jab to the back, hard sledgehammers, hard chop now by Jones. Ombudsman across, starts a clothesline, Moore's off the ropes, caught him with a boot. Bobby Moore now trying to take the big man down, barely moves him, and the big leg, the big boot by Mr. Jones. And Bobby Moore.
There's a tree slam there, catches every bit of it. He's got him, referee in.
And that's it.
And there's a 3 count. They were able to eliminate Bobby Moore. Bobby Moore has been eliminated from this match.
The Hate Junkies wasting no time, jumping on and double teaming Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones now firing back now. These Hate Junkies have been on a mission since they got here. Since Charlie Cash brought them in. Bobby Moore now leaving the ring. He has to go back to the dressing room. As you said, this is elimination rules.
And while we have an opportunity, let's take a very short commercial break. We'll be right back after these messages,
Look
Ben.
at Mr. Jones. And we're right back here with more action. Mr. Jones continued to work over his man. Charges in, and I said it's a freight train, and took him down hard.
Jones has been on a warpath since getting into this match, able to eliminate Bobby Moore. And now he's got Dany only in trouble, goes in and drops a whole lot of leg.
Wowzers, hooks a leg, and that could be it, except the judge comes in. Here come the judge. Talked about a massive individual. People are talking online. People are talking in the buildings. Who is this mysterious force? Not just a masked man, but a force to be reckoned with.
Managed to attack the judge in. First time we've seen the big man in the match. And now we've got 2 gigantic men in the ring at the same time, going toe-to-toe in the middle of the ring. Neither one giving an inch or a quarter at this point.
And the judge now firing back at Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones now firing away. And now he's got the judge reeling. He's got him going backwards a little bit. And if anyone has rocked the judge, it's been Mr. Jones.
Wait a minute, all of a sudden the Hate Junkies are in. Hate Junkies just took Jones down with one of their finishing maneuvers.
And it took 2 of them.
And now the judge with the big man down is fully in control. Referee has reprimanded them, but not much he can do. There's a cover, only a 2 count for the judge at this point. Mr. Jones was able to kick out of that, but only barely.
And Mr. Jones will do well to stay away from that claw hold. That is the move that the judge has brought in here. Rams that head now of Mr. Jones into the turnbuckle. Continues his assault on the big man. Double thrust to the throat there, looks like. What a massive individual, the judge. In there with another super heavyweight, Mr. Jones. And the fans love Mr. Jones. You hear the support here.
But he's already taken a devastating maneuver by the Hate Junkies. Really has had no chance to get going since that. The judge has been on him and stays on him at this point.
Now the judge takes him and sets up for that claw hold, it looks like.
It looks like he's going for this, and Jones needs to find a way out.
And he does. Powering away now, blocks the attempt at the claw by the judge. Off the ropes now, Mr. Jones.
Wait a minute.
Cut! Did you see the power there?
And Mr. Jones has been eliminated, but the Doc is in immediately and throws a sledgehammer, hitting the ropes, comes off with another one. Barely is able to phase this giant man, the judge. But this is what fans have been wanting to see. The Doc had an opportunity against this big man who was brought in specifically by Charlie Cash to eliminate Doc Gayton from Rampage Pro Wrestling, if not wrestling in general.
Doc is hitting him with everything he has. Don't forget the powerlifting background of Doc Gayton. That time walked right into the boot. He had him stagger backwards a couple of times, but I've never seen anyone as impressive as this judge. He is an unmovable object.
And now he's got a hold of Doc Gayton. He just throws him out like a sack of potatoes onto the outside. Not sure what he's doing there, but now the judge is stalking him, just looking around aimlessly at this point. And now he's leaving the ring because the Doc is heading after Charlie Cash, and now both men are out the ring, and referee Dustin Robinson has begun a 10 count at this point on both men.
Action getting out of hand here on the floor.
Well, it's already gotten out of hand. Usual suspects are down. Hate junkies around either side. Doc Gayton throws the judge into the wall, but the count has continued, Ben, and I don't think either man is paying any bit of attention to it. They're brawling up the stairs at this point, and the count has continued. Right now, the hate junkies and the suspects are going wild. They're not even the legal men in this match at this point.
And Murder-1's back in the ring now, pounding away.
The judge and Dr. Gayton have both been counted
It
out.
appears both Doc Gayton and the judge have been counted out of this match and eliminated. Referee Dustin Robinson having to count them off, and now we're down to just two different teams in this particular match, the hate junkies and the usual suspects. Elimination rules.
And don't forget, these hate junkies are the same people who caused the burn injury recently to Murder-1.
Very much so.
Clothesline! AJ Steele at ringside, trying to get over there.
Inside of the thigh, back of the leg. Stryknyn is an unorthodox wrestler, attacks in strange places and all over the place. Hard to figure out how to counter what he's doing, because I'm not sure he knows what he's doing some of the time.
Ted just made Dany only will come in, and you're absolutely right. These guys, you see them walking around with a glazed look in their eyes, and they made a target of the RPW Tag Team Champions, the usual suspects. You know that when you wear the gold, you're automatically a target, and you know that Charlie Cash realizes, since the suspects have been helping Doc Gayton, that they are a force that he must reckon with.
And now they've got control right here on Murder-1. They've got him down and are punishing him, trying periodically to pin him and eliminate him. That would leave AJ Steele all by himself against two men if that were to happen.
Started out with 8 men, we're down to 4 now. So far, the odds have been pretty even with eliminations. But like you said, someone's going to be eliminated. There's going to be 2-on-1, and that's a huge handicap.
AJ Steele can't take it any longer, and he's come in, but that's not helping Murder-1. Although he's fighting back, he's trying to get over to the corner, and he does get over the corner. And there's a tag into AJ Steele, and the crowd wanted AJ Steele in this match, and they got him.
And here comes the big man, hard chop.
Oh!
And talk about Stryknyn. He just got struck.
Oh, it's like a
Another
gun going
chop.
off.
AJ Steele not here to play. He's here for serious business. He's not a man you want to have on your bad side.
I would agree with that.
Arm pushes him across the ring and caught him with a power slam right
And
off
he's
the
got
ropes.
the cover. This could be it. No elimination there. They're on AJ Steele. Uppercut there by Dany only, saving his partner, but
Did you see that whirlwind slam there? Took him around, spun him, and look behind you, AJ.
When Abyss does that in TNA, it's the dark hole slam, and it certainly was similar to that here.
And now Stryknyn reaching over, makes the tag, made the mistake. He left AJ in the corner, but he did not murder one off.
Double leg over there.
Double team maneuvers there by the team.
And they've got AJ down. And they're able to pin him.
Man, and it's such a double team.
AJ Steele has been eliminated. Murder-1 is left. We're going to have to take a short commercial break, Ben. We'll be right back after these
2-on-1.
Eliminated.
We're back with more action. We have this 8-man tag team now into 2-on-1 as Murder-1, one half the RPW Tag Team Champions, is on the floor battling both hate junkies, Dany only and Stryknyn. And it could be just a matter of time before this tag team has won this match.
And during our break, they went to the outside. Murder-1 on the outside. They attacked him on the outside. Only now has the action gotten back in the ring, Behrens, as we come back from commercial break. What a match this has been so far.
Leg trip takedown now off the ropes. Murder-1 caught him. And you know, Murder-1's as tough as they come. If anybody could do it, he could. AJ Steele still at ringside. I know he's going to have to go.
Referee has cautioned him to get away from ringside, and I'm sure he's going to have to. I think right now he's not quite sure where he is. Murder-1 there in position, but that's not the legal man, says referee Dustin Robinson. Bad break for Murder-1.
And he had the man down. Wrong man down, and now being attacked viciously by Dany only. Now a leg trip, and look at that. Neck breaker.
And Dustin Robinson is telling AJ Steele he's going to have to get out of here, and his back is turned as Murder-1 has Dany only eliminated right here. Oh, now there's the count.
2.
No.
And I think he waited too long. The referee was waiting for AJ. AJ that time.
AJ Steele's heart was in the right place. He got involved, helped his partner out, and the opportunity was there. But the referee did what he had to do, get AJ Steele to the back. And that led to that right there, a devastating maneuver. Stryknyn rolls out, Dany only covers. And you see it right there. There's the 3 count.
And
the winners of the match, the Charlie Cash team of the Hate Junkies, Dany only and Stryknyn returning out, I guess, to celebrate Bobby Moore.
No, wait, here comes
and
the judge.
Except as they celebrate, there's only one man in the ring, and that's Murder-1, and I wouldn't want to be him right now.
He does not need to be one at this time against all these men.
Wait a minute.
What are they
the
doing?
judge is telling him to pick him up and to force it.
Here comes AJ Steele.
And here's AJ Steele's back. The Doc is back. Mr. Jones is back. And
just in the nick of time, and Doc Gayton's on that floor.
And wait, Sal Renaro, our general manager, has come out.
Trying
and he
to
has a
restore some
microphone.
order
I
here.
think he's got something to say here. And it's starting with whoa.
It's convenient that we have everybody out here. Hey, Cash Vault. Apparently you guys don't feel you're done. So I've got a little proposition for you. 2 weeks from now, March 19th, Mr. Jones and Dr. Gayton team against Bobby Moore and you, big man.
That's a great match.
But I'm not done. You guys like double teaming people? Huh? Try double teaming the usual suspects.
We already pinned both of them.
Got you both. You want the tag titles on the line? Fine. 2 weeks from now, you have to face 2 pissed off men for the tag team titles.
Well, you heard it. Sal Renaro made it clear. 2 different tag matches for March 19th right here at Johnny G's. Ben, you're going to see Doc Gayton and the big man, Mr. Jones, against the Judge and Bobby Moore. And then the tag team titles are on the line.
And don't you know that whether you like them or not, the Hate Junkies are now the #1 contenders for those tag team belts. They just defeated, however they did it, the usual suspects. It could be a different outcome on March 19th. On behalf of Bill Behrens, Ben Masters here at ringside, lots of action here on this edition of Rampage Pro Wrestling. We'll see you same time next week, same station for more RPW.
Right here. These men are going to take care of the Hate Junkies. And Mr. Jones and I are going to take care of the Judge and Bobby Moore. Then I get my hands on you, Charlie said.